best fan-made content for this Premier League season.
Bringing that real fan experience. Want to see some crazy?
Wherever you are in the world,
bringing you the latest opinions
and fan reactions.
Back again.
Welcome to FanPark Live.
Brand new shows every week.
UFF are going hard this year, you know. So make sure you lock in.
Come on!
Get all your football news as it breaks with Football Flash.
Wasn't that a boring game?
Don't say that too much because they're going to be accused of being biased.
Oh, right, against whom? Or
Chelsea,
to whom?
Chelsea fans, I guess.
Chelsea fans are going to get upset with us for saying that we should have. I mean, they played very well.
Yeah, let's keep it real. Chelsea played really well, and it's more the fault of Southampton than
I think
Chelsea.
Awful Premier League team.
Yeah,
awful.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else
and
to say.
Who do you think that's because of?
Hughesy boy,
it's
Sparky.
Because, Sparky Hughes. But obviously, we're going to be taking calls if you have anything relevant to say on that game. 0203-606-0315.
Or if you want to tell us what you're going to have for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Because that is definitely going to be more interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
than that
or
game.
what you did at the weekend. Anything, really. Or why Chelsea are title contenders more than Arsenal are.
Jeez.
That would be a fantastic.
I mean, you got to give it. I mean, I thought, do you know what? I don't feel like there's anything to say, really.
Hi.
Well, go on.
You don't feel like there's anything to say? On what?
On just the game. I'll tell you what, though, Hazard, it's just...
No, we can talk about Hazard.
Let's talk about Hazard
In
a little
fact,
bit.
yeah, let's talk about Hazard.
Let's talk about
Because
Hazard.
we can definitely say that this guy is levels above any other player in the Premier League.
Let's chill.
I think
Let's chill.
everybody would agree there.
No, let's chill. Let's chill.
I think anybody would agree there.
Let's chill. Let's chill.
What do you mean?
The levels above any other player in the Premier League. KDB doesn't count because he's actually not a player in the Premier League right now. He's, you know.
So what about the seasons where Hazard basically takes like 9 months off?
And then shows his quality on a consistent basis?
I can't lie to you. I rate the player that will give me 8 out of 10 every season, and the player that gives me 9 out of 10 one season, and 6 out of 10 another season.
I rate the player that gives me 8 out of 10 one season.
Oh, you know what it means.
I know what I mean. Like, he gives me
trying to
consistency.
understand. Oh, okay, cool.
Consistently. So that's what I meant. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Right, yeah. So you don't think Hazard was a consistent player last season?
No. He wasn't this Hazard.
What?
Is he lying?
Yes.
Hazard was this good last season.
But you're saying it as you're taking out.
Was Hazard this good on Mourinho's last season before he got sacked?
He's asking you questions, bro.
No. Listen to what he's saying. He's saying, was Hazard this good last season? Yes. Hazard was this good last season.
Was he?
He just didn't score as many goals last season. But was he this good? 100%. You cannot tell me any.
I'm not talking about his ability. I'm talking because I don't think this ability to score goals just came out of nowhere. I think he's always been capable. Like, he's had seasons, maybe not in the Premier League, where he scored 20 goals. And even on average, he scores about 15 goals in general. So he does score goals for Chelsea.
So the
point I'm making is that there's validity to the argument that Hazard will have a top season where he is arguably the best player in the league, and then for whatever reason he just drops off. It's not a drop off. Yeah, it's not a drop off of ability. It could be for a variety of reasons. But like, if we're gonna say that he was a top player for Chelsea last season, I disagree.
He was though. There was no other who in that Chelsea team who played better than him.
I didn't say he wasn't the best player in that team. I said he wasn't. He wasn't the player that you can't say he was top 3 players in the league last year.
Who was?
Bro, KDB was.
One.
Aguero was.
No, he was not.
Aguero wasn't better than Hazard last year.
No, Salah definitely was.
No Salah.
That's 2.
Sane was better than him.
And even Son, I'd give as well.
Okay, now
even Kane, even Eriksen, I would give.
There you go.
Eriksen was better in the league than Hazard. Kane was better in the league than Hazard.
Kane, yeah, Eriksen.
No, chill.
I think we're
Kane is the best.
bit
Kane is the best attacking midfielder. Like, he's the best playmaker in the league.
Kane, yeah.
No, sorry, Kane. Eriksen. Eriksen is the best playmaker in the league.
What about when Coutinho was here?
He was here for like 2 months.
Okay,
Oh, that's what Coutinho does. Like, Coutinho will be in the league.
Disrespectful.
Coutinho has never had a sick campaign from start to finish ever.
Not in.
So hold on.
No.
There's people in the comments saying that we hate Eden Hazard.
He does, not me, bro.
I hate the same man.
So
that
I
does-
want.
Whoa.
I want to let you know, guys.
This is how I know man are dumb. That's how I know man
he
are
does.
dumb.
Nobody-
That's how I know man are
He
dumb.
does. He
Nobody
honestly
hates
does.
Eden Hazard.
No, I can hear it.
I do you know what? Yeah.
I just think there's a
can hear it in his
very
voice.
interesting debate to be had about whether Hazard
George
is
jokes.
consistent.
George jokes. Less than 2 weeks ago, in this very spot, I said Hazard, in terms of not performance, I said Hazard had as much ability
Speak wisely.
as Ronaldo. So this is the guy that hates Hazard.
Yeah, it's him. Trust me.
The one who says he has as much ability as Ronaldo.
It's not impossible, bro. I don't know why you're closing your eyes. And I'm a Ronaldo fan. Like, it's not impossible.
You man need to like I don't know.
What, you know when
need
God,
you need a shot of testosterone because
You know
you're
when-
obviously in your feelings.
Do you remember when I said I was going to be mature? This is it. This is.
Nah, he does. He have
know-
actually. He actually has as much ability as Ronaldo.
you know when a god descends, they come back to earth with the other players. That's what happens. Ronaldo has
Yes.
descended back down to earth with the other players. That's literally just what happened. You see what I mean?
like that.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is no longer a phenom. Like he's
Yeah.
not there. The only guy that's there is Messi.
Okay.
Well, let's not turn this into a messy.
Yeah. But you know
don't
what?
need to do that.
But you know what I mean though. You know what I mean. It's like he's still a fucking world class player. Like, no one's gonna take that away from him.
Kane
but he's
and
not.
Ericsson have 0 trophies. They are not even close to the Eden. I think we can't really start comparing the amount of trophies that people have because I don't think that's fair.
Trophies and abilities don't go in hand in hand.
They
and
don't.
it pisses me off so much that
They
people
don't.
put them together like this. They marry them. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
It does not make any sense.
Because by that rationale, then Hazard isn't a world class player because he's not won a world level trophy.
Not the Premier
But
League.
the Premier League is a world level trophy.
The Premier League is a world level trophy, really.
Yeah.
Going to the call.
Oh my god.
Going to the call.
Listen,
Go to the call.
no,
We're gonna come back to this.
We're not
We're
trying
gonna-
to annoy any Chelsea.
We're gonna come
fan.
back to this. 100% we're gonna come back to
Go
that.
to the call.
Go to the call.
Okay, yeah, please. I didn't know we had any. 020360600315. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live, sponsored by Football Flash. What's your name? Who do you support? And it is Eden Hazard world class.
Cheesy man, Chelsea.
Hello.
Yo, sorry, John, Chelsea, John.
Why?
Your
Don't
name
you
is-
know your name?
John, no, that's my guy. That's my guy. John, talk the things.
Does he know his name?
Yo. That was a good performance. It was a solid performance. You know, they just went in there and did what they were supposed to do. Like
Exactly.
having the quality that they had. You know, they went. You know, they put Southampton on the back foot, kind of restricted the chances, the big chances, until the last minutes when they were already 2-0 up ahead. Hazard doing his point guard thing again, moving like Steph Curry.
I'm dead.
One thing I want to shout out David Luiz still, because this
Busting
season is from
lines.
strength to strength, man. He's becoming more
busting lines
solid and
today
more
still.
solid. Even Marcos Alonso today, who wasn't, he's becoming more solid as a left back as well. He's been suspect. But a negative for me would be Aspie, man. Aspie, his age and his lack of pace keeps on showing. With with the wing, if the wingers are faster, he just can't catch them to save the world. That's what I'm scared for when we play Man U, because if Martial catches him slipping, it could be too many crosses coming in for that wing.
Sorry, Manchester United or Manchester City?
No,
he said United.
'Cause we're gonna play United next, innit?
Yeah.
And you're scared of facing Manchester United?
Yeah, because he said
No,
Martial
I'm
versus
scared
Azpilicueta.
No, I'm scared of Aspie facing Martial. That's what I'm saying.
The 1-on-1.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
1-on-1.
Wow.
Because Redmond was.
Who in the world of football is scared of facing Manchester
But at the
United
same
right now?
time as you've got Hazard facing Valencia.
Fam, like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True, but United, man. If they score one early, man, they could just back the bus till Kingdom Come. You get me?
true.
Well,
And
that's if they score in the first place. But yes, thank you very much for your call, my friend.
John, we'll see you later, bro.
peace, man. Peace.
Peace.
Can we just
Hold
go
on,
back to-
hold on. Before you do that,
on.
the Premier League thing. So we're talking about Eden Hazard not being consistent
Yep.
in the Premier League.
Okay.
9 goals, 14 goals, 14 goals, 4 goals, 16 goals, 12 goals, 6 goals.
Sounds like consistency.
Sounds kind of consistent.
Sounds like consistency to me.
That's the consistency of a top player.
That's 2 seasons on, 1 season off, essentially.
Sounds like.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When's the last time Kane took a season off? When's the last time Aguero, even with his injuries, takes a season off?
We'll see.
When's the last time, even if we go back, when's the last time Henry had a season off?
His last season wasn't exactly.
Bear in mind, these guys are
what-
strikers that you just named, though.
Okay, so you want to go to like midfielders?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we have to, just to be fair.
Okay, so like name me the top midfielders.
No, sir. You name the top midfielders. You name them.
Let's see. Mane hasn't had a season off in a while. consistent 10 plus goals.
But I don't consider him a top world-class player.
It's not nice.
It's the truth. Like, David Silva has never had a season off. Never had a season off.
Okay.
When he plays, he bangs.
But he's had less seasons where
him at his lowest is like a 7 out of 10.
Oh, what the hell? So Mane is what 13, 10, and 4 so far this season.
Sounds like consistency to me, mate. Sounds like
it does.
But you know what? Like, there's consistency and there's a consistency of a world-class player. If you give me 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, the consistency is present, but we're talking consistency at the level that you place the player on.
Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Wow.
For wide midfielders / wingers / attacking mids, how many goals would you say is world class in the Premier League on a consistent basis?
Goals.
Yeah.
I would say in the Premier League, 1 in 3. So I'm going 13 to 15.
Okay. Well, this argument is done, I guess.
I mean, is that the only way we're judging players nowadays?
You said that's not the consistency of a world class player, and he showed the numbers.
At what point? Wait, Adam. At what point did I highlight goals is the only way that you
I suppose
use as a metric?
I guess
especially
up David Silva,
especially
and I didn't say any word about David Silva because you're right,
and especially if you're the chief penalty taker.
Okay, so I just want to, I mean, obviously,
that's a great point.
Watching on 100% Chelsea, you've got a lot of
abuse.
Abuse is a bit strong, but people saying that you're haters.
The man could shut their mouths still.
I mean, I am defending
that we're talking rubbish.
Thanks.
Look at these haters again. This is the first time Hazard has been playing in an attacking system.
That's a good point.
These guys are worse than the pundits on ESPN. Junior Clark said that. I'm not quite sure how.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because you've got someone who's defending Hazard, someone who's...
And you're what's mad about like the whole hating thing. Like I was getting abused for overrating Hazard 2 weeks ago. So like, make up your minds. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is on 100% Chelsea. So
I
guess it's warranted.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I can't lie to you. Me being an Arsenal fan doesn't mean that I'm just gonna like listen to everything that's pro Arsenal.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, fuck the views.
Hey, whoa.
No, because you
That's
man
out of line, pal.
man.
That is out of line.
No, because you man enable fuckery, and I'm not here for that.
What have we enabled?
Just because they're viewing.
Yeah, don't worry. That's what we're doing.
It's literally like make up like what 2 weeks ago, man, was saying I overrate Hazard. Now I underrate Hazard just because I don't say he's...
The pendulum swings. All I'm saying...
Arsenio Wonga, big up you, bro. Big up you instead.
What
don't
did
worry
he
about me. He said, big up Adam with the classic Arsenal shirt. But
Jeez.
don't worry about that. It's a birthday present, from a very dear friend of mine.
Adidas.
These men are just mad we don't have Hazard. I mean, I'd love to have Hazard.
Are we mad? Yeah.
I'm not mad that I don't have him. I'd love to have Hazard.
Hazard is a great player.
I'd love to have Hazard.
I'd definitely love to have Hazard.
I
just don't understand that man who puts Hazard in the top 3 in the world is hating on him.
Top 3 is... Oh, you put him in the top 3?
We had this conversation after the League Cup game against you, man.
Against us, yeah.
Yeah. I said,
hold on. Mimi Zhang, he's not a United fan. He supports Liverpool. I support Arsenal. He supports Arsenal. So if you're going to talk, at least...
Know what you're talking about. That's what I say. When I say fuck the viewers, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. So, anyway, right. So, Football Flash. You know what? We should probably add Chelsea here so we can see some stuff about them. Just so that, we're not being biased or anything, Gosh. Goodness me.
You should find the news that he, Hazard was in the team of the year.
Hazard was in team of the year?
Yeah.
Was it deserved?
Yeah, 100%. Why not?
Yeah, don't worry. Right, so obviously Football Flash, it's an app that you can use to get all of the stories about any club that you would like to follow. I've chosen to follow Chelsea, Barcelona, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Man City, Brazil, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, and it will gather all of the stories from across the internet, put them on your phone in one place so that you can see what's happening with those clubs essentially. If you would like to add a new club, you just go to All Football or Premier League or International. I'll choose International. Let's go Finland. I wonder what's happening in Finland. We'll check that after. On the Chelsea page, are you in our fan picks? It's a slow news day, fam. Yeah, don't worry.
Hey, let man learn, fam.
And in the Finland page, we've got Norwich City International Roundup. But Javern wants me to tell you that when you add a new team, it doesn't come up with the news straight away, which I feel like you could have figured out. But I'm telling you anyway because
Heads up, innit? Just
I have
heads
to.
up.
Yeah,
And
just
do you know
a
what's
heads up.
just mad? Yeah, like,
But guys, make sure you download.
just funny, like people keep on using this excuse for players. Oh, they're playing in defensive teams. They played under Mourinho, under Conte. I'm not gonna lie to you. Schneider was banging in goals at Enter under who?
Mourinho.
Pogba was banging in goals as
At
a
the
box.
same time, so was Hazard. Just saying.
No. But the point I'm making is that people will always use him playing in defensive teams as an excuse for not getting goals. I'm not being funny. As a second striker, Griezmann is banging in goals for literally the most defensive coach.
Disgusting, yeah.
The most defensive coach in elite football.
A disgusting setup, yeah, he is.
Yeah. And Pogba was playing under who? Who was Chelsea's manager last year?
Conte. Right,
Conte.
Yeah.
When Pogba arrived at Juventus, he was banging in goals from midfield, and Arturo
Yeah.
Vidal was banging in goals from midfield.
That is true.
Who was the coach? Was it not Conte?
It was Conte, yes, indeed.
Doesn't matter which club you support. Chelsea always get the worst reviews. Even
shut up,
okay,
bro.
you know, I'll tell you what. Let's
Shut up,
Let's
bro.
change it.
Talk about
We're
the
gonna
match, yeah?
change it. Let's talk about the match and let's talk about how
Southampton were bad. Yeah.
bad Southampton were.
Yes, because
Were Chelsea good?
Chelsea were very good.
Chelsea were
okay.
alright.
Chelsea were very good, but it's just like I'm going to like. You have to be contextual with the way that you rate a team's performance. If Chelsea were we not raving about how good Chelsea were when he played Liverpool last week?
Yeah, 100%. Yes,
We
yes,
were.
Yes,
Well, we're not raving about. I'm like,
Yeah.
how good we are.
Yeah.
Javern, wasn't I telling you literally weeks ago that you guys are title challengers based off your performance? Yes or no? Is that not what I've been saying to Javern
Yeah,
today
yeah, we just
and for
argued
weeks?
it, yeah.
So this whole thing that Chelsea don't get rated, you man need to get out your fucking feelings and understand what's being said. Listen to what's being said.
That is a really
right?
nice kit.
Southampton
Beat
were
Tottenham.
fucking shit. I could have put out the Chelsea under 21s and it would have gotten the same fucking result.
Hudson-Odoi.
Big up that
Right?
man.
Yeah, big
we
up
need
him.
to talk
You
about
can-
Willian too.
Yeah, let's talk about Willian at some point. Chelsea could have put out the under 23s, their youth squad, and Pandu, Hudson-Odoi, all them man, and they'll still got the same result. That was trash. I'm not going to rate that performance.
Can we ask these Chelsea purists that why does Willian consistently play when he does have wingers like Pedro and Hudson-Odoi on the bench?
Was Pedro injured today?
Now Pedro came
Apparently
on.
he was half injured. Apparently,
Yeah, he wasn't
hit
fit because
himself.
the way Sarri tends to have his front three, you have like the Hazard like player, the kind of track
Yeah.
wrestler that roams. You've
Yeah.
got your. I would say you'd like to have a natural forward, but Jure Moreira is a bit peak right now.
Yeah, almost.
But
one.
the third one is always more of a forward than he is a midfielder. So that would have been Callahan at Napoli. At Chelsea, you'd assume that would have been Pedro.
Pedro, yeah.
But he starts Willian a lot, and for me, it's just like, why is that a constant thing?
That idiot, meaning you, comparing players played in other leagues. Pogba is trash in England. He ain't a player who played defensive football. Hold on. He is just trash in England. He can't handle the Premier League. Hold on. He went on to say...
there's more, yes.
There's more.
So instead of swearing, stop chatting shit.
What's his name?
I mean,
What's
you
that
just
person's name?
swore yourself, but his name is Yunus Alom.
Eunice. Number one, you need to talk to your parents about why they did that to you, because that's a madness. Firstly, secondly, if you think Pogba's been trash in England,
But Pogba's your guy though. So
no. Let's just use this season. Just this
Pogba
season.
is my guy. Sorry, you're gonna have to
Pogba's
go
your
to him.
guy. So,
Okay,
you're gonna have to ask
I mean,
him.
How
it's
good?
a little
Alright,
bit biased.
let's
so
ask the guys in the chat right now. How good has Pogba been this season? Yes or no? Out of 10.
Oh, sir, you don't have to ask me because I know that it's up there. You know that as well. Yeah, exactly.
Boy. So Eunice. How do you
No
spell
one
Eunice?
supports Man U here. No one supports.
How do you
Man U.
even
Oh,
spell
where you
Eunice?
listen to him?
I think it's Yunus. I
I
think.
can't lie. Your parents are going through some things where the government allocated
they
that name
weren't.
to you.
No, they weren't. It's
The
just,
government definitely allocated that name to you.
He just. It doesn't matter about his name. The fact is,
No,
he thinks.
it doesn't
he's
matter what
talking
you say.
rubbish.
If your name is Eunice, I have to take that into account with your opinion.
But yeah, Chelsea fans, get onto your manager to play your youth because Barkley did well.
Man, are
today.
giving him 4 out of 10. Madness.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Willian plays because Willian is a good player.
Willian is a
good player. He's actually a very
what's
good
the
player.
word? I don't
He's a
know.
very good player.
He's a good player, and you know what you're gonna get. So I feel like you'd rather play what you know you're gonna get instead of what you don't know you're gonna get.
The issue with Willian is that essentially he's the understudy to Hazard. When Hazard isn't around, Willian should come in to do.
Oh, without that, yeah.
That's the role
main
that he should be
creator,
playing.
Striker.
Yeah, that kind of creative, that guy in between the lines who will take the players up the pitch,
Yeah.
be creative, so on and so on, link play. Unfortunately, they're asking Willian to do Pedro's job, which is obviously run in behind the striker. You can't have Giroud play as that striker there.
Without that, and no one running behind. Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
and
make
to
sense.
create width and to go towards goal, and he's just not good in front of goal. Whilst Pedro is.
But then the question is, why doesn't Hudson-Odoi play? Because
Is Hudson-Odoi that kind of wide player though?
I mean, you're a player, you're a coach that can literally coach anybody. I think you can either get him
There's a lot of people that were talking about him ripping Bellerin, tearing Bellerin a new one. So I mean,
but what I'm saying is that
like
as the coach, you like obviously you see qualities in the player, and obviously we've seen that this guy his take-ons are crazy. So you know that this boy can get into the box. So I don't know. I think he deserves a chance. Maybe Chelsea fans.
He deserves a chance. My only thing is that, and we don't care.
Most Chelsea fans I meet hate Willian
because Willian is poo.
And I honestly don't.
He's not poo, but like for me, it's a mixture of things. I think he should be the understudy, and he starts way more than he should.
Then he should.
Similarly with Cahill, like Cahill isn't the worst defender, but he plays way too many games for a team that should be competing.
Not anymore, which is
not anymore. But that was the case with Cahill for a long while.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
And I think with Hudson-Odoi, I'll admit, like off the bat, like I've only really seen him for the England youth team when they won the World Cup, and I've seen like a few friendly appearances here and there.
Yeah,
he doesn't strike me as that kind of wide player that always wants to run in behind, or not almost always, but like the forward. He's more of a winger.
Oh, so he's more Hazard side than Pedro's side.
That's really great. Now we're gonna go watch the Liverpool game. And we're gonna see this guy sweat. It's interesting that he's wearing an Intertop when his team's playing. That's quite.
Wait, how can you ban?
It's quite weird.
I didn't even notice. I wouldn't have clocked until you said that story.
Well, top. I just wanted to wear top.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you did. Okay. But Liverpool.
Leon, who said Junior Clark? Yeah, Leon Bailey would be a very, very good shout.
Oh, fair enough.
Very, very good shout.
I like that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go watch the game. I'm glad. I'm so sorry that you felt that we were abusing Chelsea. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize.
We were insulting.
Hey, 10 toes, bro.
But listen,
10 toes, bro.
Yeah,
don't apologize.
No. We gotta keep the fans sweet. It's a new mature me.
B.
That's it.
B.
Unless a certain team loses.
If you think I'm bad now,
I'm gonna find it so difficult, but I promise you I will try. Guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back after the Liverpool Manchester City game. I'm gonna go stuff my face, fill my boots, sit down, get a little cuppa, green tea only. Guys, make sure you join us. Thank you very much for watching.
Get all your football news as it breaks with Football Flash.